Hey, everybody. Good afternoon. Pastor Brad from New Covenant United Church of Christ in Williamsport, Pennsylvania. And this is this week's edition of Children's Story Time. This week's edition of Children's Story Time is for the third Sunday after Epiphany. Excuse me. Sorry about that. It's for the third Sunday after Epiphany, January 26th, 2025. We're going to be taking a look at the gospel lesson this week. It comes from the Gospel of Luke, chapter 4, verses 14 to 21. And what I have this week is I have a pile of scrolls. Now, I have no idea what is written on these scrolls. I asked my secretary to make these scrolls for me and to write a variety of different tasks on them. So I have no idea what she wrote on there, but what I'm going to ask everyone to do that participates in our message for all ages this week is to choose a scroll and then do whatever the task is that is on the scroll. And so if you're playing along at home, maybe have somebody make up some scrolls for you and play along at home. Have somebody make up some scrolls for you with some different tasks on them and randomly choose what the task is and then perform that task. Who knows? It may be run around the house. It's jump on one leg, jump up and down on one leg. Maybe it's do 10 push-ups. I don't know. Maybe it's give your mom a hug. I don't know, whatever it is. But whatever it is, for those playing along at home, make yourself some scrolls with some random tasks on them and then perform the task that is on the scroll. So pause the video for a moment, perform the task that is on the scroll that you choose, and then restart the video, and we'll talk about why this is what we did for this particular week. Okay, so I hope you had a great time playing along. I hope you had fun. I hope you made it fun and had fun doing the different tasks on the scrolls, doing what the scroll said. In our lesson this week, Jesus reads from the scroll of Isaiah, and then after reading from the scroll of Isaiah, he says, "I'm going to do this." What the scroll says, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to give hope to the poor. I'm going to proclaim forgiveness of sins. I'm going to free the oppressed. I'm going to help the blind to see. I'm going to release the bonds of injustice. Just like we did, just like we performed the task that was on the scroll, Jesus reads from the scroll this week, the scroll of Isaiah, and says, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to give hope to the poor, proclaim forgiveness of sins, free the oppressed, help the blind to see, and release those bonds of injustice. And just as those were the mission plan of Jesus, as his followers, that's our mission as well. To give hope to the poor, proclaim forgiveness of sins, work for justice. Those were Jesus' mission. And as his followers, it's our mission as well. Thanks be to God. Amen. Thank you so very much for joining me this afternoon. I hope you had a wonderful time playing the scroll game. I hope you had fun doing the tasks that were on the scroll, just as Jesus said, the task that's on that scroll, those are my tasks as well. So hope you had fun playing the game with me. Thanks so much for joining me. Join me each and every week for another edition of Children's Story Time. And if you get a chance, like, follow, subscribe to our YouTube channel, as well as our New Covenant UCC Williamsport Facebook page. Peace, blessings, love, and prayers, everybody. Bye-bye.